grace. Oh Lord, I thank you for your grace.
The Bible says that the grace of God is sufficient for you. Are you a believer in that grace? Let's show it. For all your blessings in my life.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Sunny Encounter. It's my pleasure being with you again. My name is Emmanuel. I may thank you one more time for the wonderful things you are doing for this program. Thank you for sharing this video with your friends and family members. Thank you for making it to go viral worldwide. We appreciate that so many people have been calling and sending us information, appreciating what we are doing. It's all because of you. It's highly appreciated. So today, and before I go forward, for those of you who have not subscribed, please go to that subscribe button that right there in front of you. Press it and press the bell so that you can be getting all our videos anytime we send them out. Thank you so much. So today, let me talk about this young man. Let me tell you this story. It's a young man. He was driving his beautiful car on the highway. Along the line, the police was chasing him. One police officer was chasing him, and the man refused to stop until he got to the crowded area where he saw a lot of people standing by. And he stopped over there, and the police officer came to him and asked him why he did not stop, was running that fast. And the young man said that the last time he saw the policeman chasing somebody, that driver never came back. So, that's the story. Let me tell you a little bit now about Kenya. Kenya is a country where Nnamdi Kalu was kidnapped and flown to Nigeria. Kenya used to be a British, before their independence, used to be a British colony. It used to be called British East Protectorate. British East Africa Protectorate. That's what Kenya used to be. And when it got to independence, and I was given this name Kenya, and Kenya is a name from Kamba language in Kenya right now. And before that independence, some people fought for it. It didn't just come easily. Some people fought for the freedom of their own people. And the leader by that time was Jomo Kenyatta. Jomo Kenyatta was arrested several times by the British police. He was put in jail a lot of times, and he refused to give up. He kept fighting for his own people, kept fighting for his own people's independence, people's own freedom, people's own free expression and free association. He fought so hard at the end, he succeeded, and the people were given independence. And he did not do it alone. He had this ethnic group called the Mau Mau. Mau Mau is like a warrior group. They fought aggressively, and they did not give up. And Jomo Kenyatta, they supported him, gave him all the things he needed, and fought with him until the British gave up. By the end of all that, more than 11,000 people had died. So that's the cost of getting an independence and the cost of fighting for his own people. And who is the current president of Kenya? Who is now is the president of Kenya? And who is on seat when Nnamdi Kalu was kidnapped? And this is the guy, fed with golden spoon. And they don't know much. Most of these guys being fed on golden spoon, they don't know much. He forgot how his father fought very hard, went to jail because of his own people, and he's now relaxing. And he had been a minister several times before becoming the president. Such a disastrous tenure he had in Kenya as a minister. But he's one of the richest. He's one of the richest in Kenya. But nobody can explain very well how he made his money. His money making was kind of questionable. Politics is not a place where you go to make money, even though in Africa it's a kind of gold mine. When they go there, they steal the people's money. Instead of using it to do the right things, they put them in their own private pocket. Now he's the president of Kenya. Even now the president is so disastrous. He doesn't do much. This present COVID issue is so disastrous. Many people died, no hospitals, no places, no health clinics to treat this on people. It's recorded there in the international record. But they have the money, they always buy their ways. Even at the moment, we are hearing that he's fighting his vice president, who is more popular now in the country than the president. And Uhuru doesn't want that. He even tried to change the constitution. And we heard that one of the, judges there turned down that offer. They wanted to change it in a way to suit him. When they go there, they want to be there forever. They don't want to give up. Even when they're not doing anything for their own people. They want to sit there forever, stealing money, and forget about the people that put them there. Just like his comrades in Nigeria, he's learning from his big brother Nigeria, how they do that. All of those people in the Nigerian government, all the billions being made in Nigeria. They can't create jobs, they can't build schools, they can't build hospitals. People are dying, people are suffering, no good roads, no lights, nothing. But Nigeria is making billions and billions of dollars every day, and they steal those money and put in their pockets, put them in their private accounts, and think that it's all over. So that is happening in Kenya right now. Everything there is so disastrous. But a lot of the Kenyans I know, they are very nice people. It's not like the Kenyan people, all of them are troublesome people. So many of them that I know, they are wonderful people. But these people in the government, like in Nigeria, the people in government today, they are supposed to be in jail. When criminals are in the government, then who go to jail? That's the innocent people. That is a problem. That is the politics in Nigeria, in Kenya, and most of the African countries. But there is one thing about the kidnapping of Nnamdi Kalu in Kenya and being flown over to Nigeria. 3 things for a freedom fighter. Number one is that you may go to jail, like most of them went. The number 2 there is that you may go on exile. When you want to run away, maybe when your life is at extreme danger, you want to go on exile. Number 3 is that you may be killed. So either of these 3 may happen. You may go to jail, you may go on exile, or you may be killed and go to the grave. So we know that from a lot of people, in the current history. We remember Martin Luther King Jr. of the United States. We remember our own brother, Nelson Mandela. What they went through, that's a typical route. The road that freedom fighters go through. Nnamdi Kalu came to Kenya legally, went through the immigration, came to the country, and was kidnapped by the Kenyan police. He was tortured for 8 good days. 8 days. They handcuffed him and, hooked him up on a concrete wall. They tortured him so badly, blindfolded him, trying to force out something out of his mouth. And it was such a horrible moment that this will happen, particularly in Kenya, that is such close brotherly country to Nigeria, so to say. It's so strange that Uhuru should allow that to happen. If he should deny anything, those people that did that, they are putting Nnamdi Kalu in such a mental and physical trauma. None of them has been arrested, nothing has done, and they took him to the Jomo Kenyatta International Airport and flew him to Nigeria so that the torture and whatever thing they expected to happen would continue. It's such a terrible, terrible thing. Such a freedom fighter for the Easterners, for the Igbos, should put in a dirty mattress, should be handcuffed, and hooked him up on a concrete wall. It's such an unbelievable inhumanity to somebody. And I don't know how they had the courage to do that. And when their torture failed, that's when they flew him, they called the Nigerian people to come and get him. It's such a terrible, terrible thing, and people are crying over it, people are still talking about it, and nobody could understand why that should happen. But the terrible thing again they did, This gift of kidnapping Nnamdi Kalu and flying him over to Nigeria is such a horrible gift to Buhari, because even though Buhari government has been criticizing that they're talking about arresting Nnamdi Kalu and doing those stuff, they were not really serious about it, because they know that Nnamdi Kalu is a big elephant. Lifting up is such a big challenge. They were talking about him, but they weren't really serious chasing him around. But the Kenya people have given them a very horrible gift by flying him back to Nigeria. Now the Nigerian government doesn't know what to do with Nnamdi Kalu. They cannot prosecute him because he did not commit any crime. Talking about the freedom and the free association of your own people is not a crime. Talking about letting your own people go if we cannot live together as brothers and sisters, it's not a crime. You have to express yourself in the best way possible you can. Telling the Fulani people to stop raping and killing our daughters, sisters, and mothers, it's not a crime. Crying so loud to let the people live in peace, it's never a crime in any society in the world. And now the Nigerian government don't know how to prosecute him. They don't know how to take him to court. They don't know what to do with the ugly gifts the Kenyan people have given them. Now, all of them are stuck with such stupid behaviors, and they don't know what to do. And unfortunately, again, both the Kenyan government and the Nigerian government are being processed for terrorism. Kidnapping and terrorism, international terrorism. And a person like the president of Kenya, who is just on some kind of suspension, because he had been the Kenyan International Court, had been on the International Crime Court at The Hague. So many people were killed so many years ago because of him, directly or indirectly involved. So many people were killed, more than 10,000 people were killed because of him. He was involved. And the Hague court was trying to prosecute him. He denied everything, as usual. Now he became the president. They said, okay, let's give him a chance, second chance. And now he's abusing that chance they have given him. He has continued with the ugly criminal behavior. Getting involved again with Nnamdi Kalu is bringing him too close to the going to jail. I believe very well he has not forgotten his friends, and one of them is just telling what he did in Liberia. That's exactly like what Uhuru is doing right now. There have been demonstrations against his behavior worldwide, in UK, United States, and Europe, and he wants to run again, probably to continue staying forever on seat of the president. And that's why he tried to change the constitution in a way to suit him. And he thinks that the Kenyan people are stupid. They are not. Smart people too. They want to get him out so soon. And that will help him to get to the International Crime Court, to answer for his stupid behaviors, and he thinks he will get away with it. This is a new world, ladies and gentlemen. People have to be careful what they do. Human rights is very, very important in everything we are doing today. It's not like in the past, people do such crazy things and get away with them. It doesn't happen again. With all these cameras, audios all over the world, little thing that you have done in Europe gets to the United States and Africa in a matter of seconds. That's telling you the world we are now. And Uhuru is not learning fast. He did not check his father's own history. How his father, Jomo Kenyatta, is a popular guy known in Africa for what they did and how they fought for their own people. Himself being fed with the golden spoon, all they do is spend the money. Like most of them do in Nigeria. All these people, their fathers are, confiscating the Nigerian oil, gold, and diamond, and everything we have in Nigeria. And they're just enjoying it. At the end, when their parents are no more here, what they do? They keep squandering the money. At the end, nothing good will come out of it. And that's why I always repeat it in most of my videos. If you are the one, if you are in position, you are doing something with the public money, the money you could have used to serve the public. and you're using it for yourself because you think that nothing will happen to you. People will be cursing you over and over again, and that money will never be useful to you, either to you or to your children. When you turn around again, you are not here, your children don't see you again. That money will be vanished, to be gone. Now that you confiscate it, you hide it and think that nobody's seeing it, you have something above, somebody above, who knows and sees everything we are doing. He cannot not allow you to have peace with that money. So the best thing you do for yourself, for your family, and for your friends, use that money for the public services they are meant for. There are no roads in most of the African countries, no hospitals, no schools. People, the government workers are not paid properly. People are suffering, but the money is there. Africa has more money. Africa has more land, more than Europe. All the Europe put together. Africa is bigger than the whole of Europe. We have everything. Abundant mineral resources. We have the land. We have the agriculture. Anything you can think of. But the people in the government, they go there, they sit on our money, hide them, and think that it will be good for them and their families. Well, I don't know what to tell you, but think again before it is too late for you. Wake up and think about your own people, and think about the humanity, and think about the world. You will have to leave this world better than we found it. That is a challenge to each and every one of you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching, for supporting this program, to making our numbers keep growing every day. It is highly appreciated and a good feeling to me, to the members of this iencounta, and always pray for you. God bless.
People, and yet nothing is said whatsoever in our departments at all. You don't hear it on the BBC, you don't hear it on ITV, you don't hear it on Channel 4. Why are you staying silent and saying nothing at all? There's over 1 million Biafrans and Alduduans in this country. Do they not deserve a voice? You give them nothing, you give them no news whatsoever. So what exactly are you reporting back to the Foreign Commonwealth office here? We just spoke to 2 people who work in the office. They are totally unaware of what's going on in Biafra. How can that be? Catriona Lang is saying nothing. And if she is saying nothing, absolutely nothing. And if she is reporting back to the UK government on what's going on, then this whole country is in serious trouble. Serious trouble. Because if you can dampen down what's happening to its own citizens abroad, then we're in for a rough ride as a UK citizen.
I told him outside. I saw him. Wait. Did you allow the government lawyer to go in? You don't want the people are keeping quiet. Please do not touch me. I'm 18 years as a lawyer. Look at what is no matters. It matters. You can't support impunity. Everything is coming. You need to go in. I am the lead counsel of Koto Iwe. I am the lead counsel of all the whole lawyers in this town. I was invited to come to this matter. You can't intimidate them. If they need this, you can't intimidate them. They need that. They need it. We must go inside. I am the leader here. I tell that you cannot have access to where you can sit down. These are open courts. A lawyer don't need to show ID card or to show anything to show that they're not before he can enter. It's like when you want to open your shop in Worcester Market, somebody will come and tell you, can I see evidence to show that the owner of that shop in Worcester Market? It's ridiculous. I don't know how people are seeing it.
Please, can you people allow us access to this courtroom? Remember that it's not from our this side. It's not from there, not in control. But they are blocking the road, though. They are not lawyers. They are not. What are they doing there?
The truth of the matter is this: it's enough of rhetoric, okay? We know the gatekeepers in Nigeria. We know the people that are holding this country by the jugular. There's not many of them. I don't think there's up to 1,000 of them, okay? Both federal and state level. We need to go to each one of them and speak to them and tell them, let my people go. You know, to get the people, children of Israel out of Egypt, Moses had to go to Pharaoh and say to Pharaoh, let my people go, so that they may worship God. So we need to go to Aso Rock, tell Buhari, let my people go. If Oshibajo needs to be spoken to, we tell him. We need to tell the chief of staff. We need to tell all the various people working in various government agencies that this is the right thing to do in Nigeria. Why don't you do it? I hear that recommendations go to council. By the time council, they have increased the prices. What are they doing that for? We need to go to each person in Niger State, Mina. Let these people go. We need to go to the ones in Kaduna, the ones in Katsina, the ones in Kano, the ones in Ijebu, the ones in Anambra, the ones in Enugu, the ones in Rivers State, the ones in Bayelsa. We all know them. They are all gatekeepers of Nigeria, holding on to the resources of this country, not doing the things they need to do. Why do we have a law in Nigeria in 2021 that does not allow us to develop our natural resource? They say the thing belongs to the federal government, and the federal government has capacity to develop it. Why are we wasting each other's time? There's bitumen in the ground, there's gold in the ground, there's all sorts of resources available, but the federal government won't develop it, and they won't change the law. We need to tell them that it is enough. We have more than enough to make Nigeria great. We don't need to import food. Why are we importing food? Why are we making a game of anchor borrower schemes and all kinds of things? People are just making money left, right, and center, even with vaccination. What kind of nonsense is all this? We need to tell them. We know each one of them, and we need to go and tell them and stop just talking generally in the air. If we keep talking generally in the air, nobody will take responsibility. We need to take up Bola Tinubu. You want to be president of Nigeria. Why do you want to be president? What do you want to achieve? What is your plan for Nigeria? And even with the Lagos state that you have. I went to Ajegunle the other day. I went to Bariga the other day. People are living on a slum. They're living on rubbish heap, and we're running all over the place. Why don't we develop Lagos and make sure that everybody in Lagos has a comfortable home, is able to live very well? Why are we running up and down Federal looking for power in Aso? Resource in Lagos to develop Lagos? Why are we looking for this? I told my Igbo brothers, why are you bothering with Nigeria? You have more than enough money among yourselves. You are rich people. Why don't you take your money back to Anambra and all those places and develop Imo and build up Imo and make sure Imo becomes the Dubai of Nigeria? Why are you wasting your time? Why don't you go into the ground and dig up your gold? Why are you waiting law to hold you this and that? The people must move. We must talk to each one of these gatekeepers. Enough is enough. Why are you
Jerusalema ikayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana Jerusalema ikayalami ilondoloze uhambe nami zungangishilana dawo yami ayikolana buso wami awukolana ilondoloze zuhambe nami dawo yami ayikolana buso wami
wami awukholana ilondoloze zuhambe nami dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze.
I thank you for your grace.
Oh Lord, I thank you for your grace.
For all the wonders you have done, Jesus, I thank you for your grace.
Oh Lord, I thank you for your grace.
You anointed my lips to sing your praises, Lord. I thank you for this grace.
Oh Lord,
Mighty God,
I thank you for your grace.
oh yes, Lord. Sometimes I wonder where I'll be without your love. Sometimes I wonder what I'll do without you.